Okay, everyone, welcome back to me. Alright. Good Lord, what happened today? We got the Oscar nominations, boys. Who's excited? Me. I could not watch these live when they were being announced because I was in school. But for the last two periods of school, I was making a list. Here's my list. Now, my list is, I wrote down how many nominations each movie had. Unless it had one, then I did not write it down. And then I put them in order. So, let's just go straight through the list. There's a bunch of movies that only have one nomination, such as Roman J. Israel Esquire Jr. only has one nomination, and it's Denzel for Best Actor. He kind of stands out the most out of all the Best Actors. Not as a winner, just as a strange choice. Not that he had a bad performance. I never saw the movie, I don't know. Could be the best movie ever made. Probably not, but, well, you know. Also, Christopher Plummer was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in All the Money in the World. I said that was going to probably get a lot of nominations. Glad it didn't. I haven't seen it, but it just doesn't look that good to me. Again, I haven't seen a lot of these movies. There's some things I don't want to win, just flat out, because I don't think they look very good, or they just look really, they don't fit in well. I have a weird way of thinking about this. Guardians of the Galaxy is nominated for visual effects, so is War for the Planet of the Apes, and Kong Skull Island. Anyway, moving on to what really matters. Leading in the race here, Shape of Water, with a whopping 13 nominations. Did not expect that. That really threw me for a loop. I haven't seen it. Apparently it's good, according to the Academy. I did want to see this. I want to see all of these movies. All of these movies were on my radar, and I wanted to see them pretty much. So it's not like I didn't know about these movies coming out or anything like that. Anyway, Shape of Water with 13, of all things. Then Dunkirk with 8. I guess it's solid. I like Dunkirk. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Movie I really, really wanted to see, but I never got a chance while it was playing here. It has 7. Phantom Thread, another movie I really want to see, but it wasn't playing where I live, has 6. Another one that really stuck out to me, Darkest Hour, with 6 nominations, because I heard this movie wasn't all that in a bag of chips, but Gary Oldman's performance was. So I was expecting to see Gary Oldman in Best Actor category, which he is, but the movie is also nominated for Best Picture and cinematography, I believe. It's nominated for a couple things, 6 things to be exact. Lady Bird comes next with 5. I really liked Lady Bird. I got to see it when it was here. I really enjoyed it. I saw it in the theater with 4 other people, and that was it. A really good movie, though. 5 nominations. And Greta Gerwig is nominated for Best Director, so good on you, Oscars, because the Golden Globes missed out on that one. Next, we get the holy movie of 2017, Best Movie 2017, and it actually has nominations. My God, thank goodness. Blade Runner 2049 has 5 nominations. Thank goodness. As most of you know, I was really upset when Blade Runner didn't get any Golden Globe nominations whatsoever. Made a video about it. There's probably going to be a link in the description. Also, might I say, my most viewed video, 7,000 views, baby! It's my most viewed video. I'm really proud of it. Don't take it away from me. Anyway, no Best Picture for Blade Runner, which is a little disappointing. I think it should be there over Darkest Hour, but again, I haven't seen Darkest Hour, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Blade Runner deserves to be there. But we already know there's no competition in the cinematography category because Blade Runner already has it. I don't care what you say. And if something else wins, then I'm giving up on the Oscars. Because the Oscars are already on bad terms with me, personally, for last year. Because he really hurt me when he said La La Land won, and then it didn't. I still have nightmares about it every night. Oh, God, that hurt me so bad.
Moonlight. Best Picture. Best Picture. Best Picture.
La La Land deserved to win Best Picture. I'm going to shout that till the day I die. Next, we have Get Out with 4 nominations. Okay, I guess. The movie is not great, but it is very good. I don't think it's as good as everybody else says it is, but Best Picture, I don't think it's going to win, personally. Next, we have Mudbound, which I believe is a Netflix movie with 4 nominations. I've not seen it. I could watch it easily, I guess. I'll probably watch it tonight, maybe. Then we have Call Me By Your Name, another movie I really wanted to see with 4 nominations. A Best Picture nomination. The guy in it, what's his name? Timothy Chalamet, or something like that. Probably not pronouncing that right. He's nominated for Best Actor. I thought that was kind of interesting. Next, another one that really threw me for a loop. The Last Jedi has 4 nominations. There's going to be a lot of people upset about that one. but I'm okay with it. I thought the movie was pretty good. I enjoyed it for the most part. I saw it twice, and both times I really enjoyed it. So next, we have I, Tonya, another movie I really wanted to see, but didn't play where I live for some reason. I don't know why. Has 3 nominations. I believe Margot Robbie is nominated for Best Actress. Next, we have Baby Driver, and thank goodness they got the nominations right for Baby Driver. I'm not upset that it's nominated. I'm just so glad it's not for Best Picture, and that what's his name? Ansel Elgort's not nominated. The movie is nominated for the right reasons, for sound mixing and editing. It's what it deserves. Maybe director, but I'm okay that it's not. And that has 3. I don't know if I said it. The next movie, we have Coco, which has 2 nominations, but we all knew Coco was going to get nominated, and it'll probably win, let's be honest. It has Best Original Song and Best Animated Feature, but we all know that was going to happen. It's Disney. It's going to be there anyway, even if it was bad. Then we have The Post, the Steven Spielberg movie, just incredible Oscar bait. I never saw it. I don't really want to be honest with you. I think it's nominated for Best Picture. I could be wrong. It doesn't deserve to be. I don't care how good you tell me it is. I don't want it on the list. It's nominated, I believe it is nominated for Best Picture, I think, and Best Actress for Meryl Streep. That's the only reason the movie was made, to get Meryl Streep back at the Oscars. I don't care what you say. Then we have Victoria and Abdul, which I have not seen. I don't believe a lot of people have seen, to be honest with you. And it's nominated for like production design and costumes or something like that. So it's really a minor thing. And then last but not least, we have the highest grossing movie of 2017, I do believe. Beauty and the Beast, nominated for 2 things. I believe it's production design and costumes again. So the list isn't that bad. I'm fairly okay with it. It could have been a lot worse, I guess. But again, I didn't mention all the things that were nominated for 1 Oscar, because there's a lot that are just nominated for 1. And I didn't mention any of the foreign or documentary or short film stuff, but that stuff still counts, kind of. The Oscars don't mean a whole lot, but I like to watch them and I like to get into it, you know what I mean? So, now that the list is out, obviously we can talk about the things that I got wrong in my predictions. Because I said Wonder was going to get a lot of nominations. It has 1 for makeup, I believe, which I'm kind of glad about. And I said that All the Money in the World was going to get a lot of nominations. I'm glad it didn't. Again, I'm glad Lady Bird got its nominations. I'm glad Dunkirk got its nominations. The Shape of Water, I'm still in shock about that it has 13. It must be great, maybe. The Academy can be wrong, and they have been. Especially last year.
Moonlight, Moonlight, Moonlight.
I'm not bitter, I promise. But now I'd like to mention the animated section for the Oscars this year. So obviously it's Coco, like I said, but it's the exact same list as the Golden Globes, which means, may I remind you, that The Boss Baby is now an Oscar-nominated movie. There wasn't enough animated movies this year, or what? The Boss Baby. I'm triggered. I can't get over it. It's crazy. Oh, God! Boss Baby is an Oscar-nominated movie. It's a mess. That section really is a mess. Just because of that movie, and Ferdinand with John Cena. So, I will not tell you what I think is going to win, because personally it's too early for me to even really get into that. But I have to say, I'm okay with this list. Of all things, I'm just happy Blade Runner got its nominations. Again, I think there should have been some more nominations, such as Best Actor, and Best Picture, and Best Director even. Denis Villeneuve doesn't have a nomination, but I think I'm happy so far with most of it. Some of it still I'm not okay with, like 13 for Shape of Water, maybe 6 for Darkest Hour. But what are you gonna do? How about we just pretend Darkest Hour isn't on Best Picture, and it's Blade Runner? Probably expect more videos about the Oscars here on my channel, because I'm sure I'm going to talk about it, and I'm sure there'll be one when it's over talking about that, because I was going to make one last year, but I didn't. It's a whole thing. Now, on a totally separate note, let me talk about my Marvel reviews that I'm making, because there was supposed to be one that came out yesterday, depending on when this is uploaded. I'm hoping this will be uploaded the day I'm making it, which is Tuesday, the day the Oscar nominations came out. My Thor review was supposed to come out on Monday. It didn't, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make Thor and Captain America into the one review, and hopefully that'll make up for it, because then technically I did review each one, just not on that Monday. And I promise that's not the only videos I'm going to make until May. I'm trying to make a Blu-ray collection video, because it's been a year since I did the last one, and I like making them, and they get views. Not that anyone's really dying to see my review of Thor, because no one watches the Marvel reviews anyway. I'm just doing it for me at this point. But feel free to check it out. I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description, and you can watch all of them. Anyway, what do you think of the Oscar nominations? Let me know in the comments, because I'd like to hear your thoughts, especially about some of the more controversial ones, like Boss Baby, Academy. What are you doing? Well, thank you. Goodbye. Hey, thanks for watching this video here on my channel. Feel free to click the subscribe button there. It's on this side, isn't it? Probably. That one. And then there's a video here, my last video, which would be a Marvel review. Feel free to watch them, and look around. I have Twitter and stuff. Next Monday, though, there's gonna be a new video, so get ready for that.